what's the coolest part about being in a helicopter over Niagara Falls making a sale? You know, it's not the money, it's the freedom that you get from being able to do that. You know, I did a broadcast on that. The helicopter was $165. It cost me $80 to rent a car to drive there. It had nothing to do with the extravagance of it. You know what I mean? It was just the fact that it was Monday and we could go do that.
What should someone watching your advert do if they empathize with and resonate with your message?
Take a leap. They should have some faith that they can do it. They should believe in themselves enough that it is possible, really. And I think fear is the number one thing that holds people back, right? Like whenever we all say in our ads, like, it's no secret people make money online. Like everybody knows that, but still most people don't think that they can do that because that wasn't their training. They didn't go to school for that. They didn't have all this traditional bullshit, this baggage, right, that limits what they think is possible. That's what they focus on instead of, people focus too much on what they had to give up instead of focusing on what they can gain, in my opinion. And fear, just in life, and fear is what holds them back from doing that. Fear of failure. Most people are just so afraid to fail. I don't know that I would call this a risk, but I think I think a lot of people put a lot of weight on other people's opinions. And I think a lot of people are worried to try something that's different because they're worried about how it will be received by other people, you know?
So what about, are there any risks in watching the workshops?
No, it's free. It's just an investment, costs you nothing but your time.
Is there anything to gain from it?
Yeah, you can change your life. I mean, you can plant a seed, which is really what it takes to change your life. You have to have a seed planted. You have to have some type of awakening, no matter how big or small. You just have to see something that you did not see before. Epiphany, I guess, is the word you guys use, right? Like you have to just be open to the possibility that there's something out there. You have to be aware of it.
And what could their life look like if they take action and watch the workshops?
However they want. I mean, that's the thing, that their life could look like however they want it to look, which for most people is not reality. You know, their life looks like basically however they can make it look the best they can within this box. You can make your life look however you want, as long as you don't take off more than this time, as long as you're available during these hours. You know, your life can look amazing as long as you give us this many hours a week, you know, and as long as you toe the company line and you hold what it is that you really want to fucking say, because that's not politically correct or whatever it is, you know. And I just think that most people don't know that you don't have to do that shit. It's not a requirement.
So what's the alternative to that?
You can live a half-assed life. You can make the best of what you're given instead of creating your own best life. You know, I mean, the alternative really is to just keep doing the same thing you've been doing. You know, if you keep doing the same thing you've been doing, you'll get the same thing you've been getting.
I mean, like, what's the alternative to keep doing what you're doing? I want some like details.
The alternative to continue doing what they're doing is to just believe in yourself, just to take a chance and try something new. It takes total personal ownership to succeed in anything worth a fuck. And I think a lot of people lack ownership of their life and their decisions and the acceptance of exactly where they are in this moment. Like, you are here because you've done the shit to get you here. It's not because of the government. It's not because of your fucking ex-wife. It's not because of anything else. It's because of the decisions that you've made. You might have felt you didn't have another decision. You did. It was just hard, right? And I think that, I don't know, man. I just think that people have to be willing to step outside of their comfort zone if they want something different. It takes absolutely nothing but a little bit of your time to find out if this is something that you might want to use to change your own life. You invest nothing but a little bit of your time. The worst thing that happens is you spend half the time you'd spend on a TV show to watch and find out if this is something that can completely change the rest of your life. You know, like what do you have to lose?